Peanut. Harriet. Where do you hear this car? The pulley was broke on this. No, the alternator was shot. No,
Got the Copo back here.
Shot, the pulley was shot, and the tranny and the converter was
Sneak
shot.
peek. Good morning, YouTube. How is everybody out there doing? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. So we're back here. The weather's finally breaking in Pennsylvania, so we're gonna do some car stuff. So this is the time again where I pull out the good old Camaro and we start doing some work to it. And there she is, looking beautiful as always. We're gonna get into a few things today. So I got a few parts. One that I needed, which was a MSD cap and rotor. Mine came apart on the highway when I was driving home from the shore. That was kind of fun, and it ripped everything apart. We are also going to do an MSD 6AL-2 with a two-step. And we also have the burnout. This is the Jegs line lock. I think I'm going to use this for the meantime as the 12-volt source for the two-step, just because I really like the button. The button's really nice. Motion Raceworks has some good ones, but I really like this one. We might keep it for the line lock, and we might order its own button. I'm still debating. I want to get this done today, so that's why I might just use this guy as a temporary one. We're gonna start trying to figure out where we're gonna mount this box. A lot of people go under the hood. Also, with the electrical stuff, I really want to keep this thing in the car, just because my car does stay outside most of the time. I got it mounted up under here, wires tucked back in. It looks all right. I only mounted it this way because I can adjust everything right here on the fly. I don't have to take any panels off or nothing. Got everything tucked up under, tied in. I can't really fit some of those wires up any better. I could do a little bit more work, but right now it works. I'll start the car up here in a few minutes and show you what it sounds like. Finally got the hood on the car. It's finally on. I've been only waiting for about a year for a hood. I've had numerous come in, damaged multiple times. I gave up for a while, and now I have a hood. What a relief. I'm happy that it's on. Also, I put a carb spacer in that I think I explained earlier in a previous video. So that's with the new air cleaner. I had a 3-inch, I went to a 4-inch. We also have the spacer in there. It's a 1-inch. I did buy a different base for the bottom. This is a drop base, which kind of covers up the carburetor, which we got a new one on the way, which is the Brawler series. And it's gonna be pretty nice. We got the carburetor. Yes. Black and purple. I know. Not a fan of it. But it's the only thing that they had. They told me that if my 850 Brawler series black with the anodized red wasn't gonna be here for quite some time. Probably maybe October they were saying, or something like that, which is kind of ridiculous. I was not going to wait that long, so I went with this. I actually went with a 750 instead. It's going to work. That's the most important thing right now, because I'm trying to get to a few shows. Got the new dual feed on there, got the gauge, regulator. Had some problems with this, with the fittings. The dual feed line coming off is now a -8. It was a -6 into like a 30 degree. So we're gonna change that. It was also hitting here. Right here it was hitting. So that could have been causing some vapor locking. Also under here it was hitting. That could have also caused some vapor locking. So we're gonna address some of those issues right now. So for right now, I'm gonna put a step down, a adapter reducer from a 6 to an 8. I did buy a new line here, so we're gonna change the line out to all -8, so it matches all the way up to the carburetor. Just makes sense to do it all. But right now, to get the car up and running, I'm just gonna put the adapter in there. Don't mind my cooking. So we got a AN tool, -8, 90 degree. Got a 3-foot line. Here is the adapter. This goes to my regulator to make it a 6 to an 8. Got a straight 30 degree. Yep, 30 degree swivel. Also got some new I'm not gonna show you that. I'm not gonna show you that. We're gonna wait for another day for that. So this is what I'm talking about. I think this is potentially a problem. This angles, and it's actually hitting. It was touching before with this adapter on there. It's not exactly hitting, but it's pretty close. No, I lied. It's hitting. It's on there. Maybe I get a piece of paper in there. That's about it. So we're thinking about changing that. All, like I said, so all be -8, -8. It's a -8 up here, so might as well follow the trend. And yeah, we can finally get some fuel in this thing. But the big thing about this, and I already hooked this thing up and I have everything kind of set, the linkage. The linkage is way better already. Run the NGK V-Power. We're gonna run those. I used to run Autolite AR3933s. It seems to be that these plugs, these NGKs, last a little bit longer. Autolites are great plugs, but I think they're really good for if you run at the track, which I'm more street and a little bit of track. Well, we're trying to get to the track. That's the goal here. Got a new gasket for the air cleaner. This was the old stud. This is their like a standard stud kit right here that you can find at any Pep Boys, Advanced Auto, or wherever. And as you can see the difference, you know, that's the new one. So just found that at a parts store, cut it to length. It works. This is my custom tool. If you guys ever have problems getting your spark plugs off because your headers or what have you, just make this guy. Just take a socket, make it whatever size wrench you want to put on there. This mine's rounded out to a, I think this is it's a 17, and it works beautiful. Boom, just right on there, and it makes it very easy to get spark plugs out of tight places. Just to crack them loose, and then you can get them, you know, by hand the rest of the way. I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go do some things, get in some trouble. Do a thing or two about a thing or two, because I know a thing or two about a thing or two.